Today, on Weenie Envy, Heap Doll. 1/1 creatures, as far as they go, for one colorless mana seems to be the standard for a decent creature, but in this case, out of an artifact creature, 1/1 for one colorless is pretty good. In fact, the best one, of course, being Memnite, being a 1/1 for no cost at all. But Heap Doll has an added ability for that extra colorless mana, in that you can sacrifice it to remove a target card in a graveyard from the game. It doesn't have to be a creature card, it doesn't have to be an instant or a sorcery. It can respond to many different effects, including that of a Snapcaster Mage, or to the effect of a reanimation spell on a Grizzlebrand, or any number of cards that could really hurt when they come out of the graveyard. In fact, Heap Doll is a decent card to combat against that type of strategy. Most people overlook it for being just a 1/1 for one colorless. It's also a Scarecrow, which fits in a Reaper King type of strategy, where you could play a 5-color commander deck with Reaper King and then have Heap Doll as a creature coming into play to trigger the Reaper King's enter the battlefield ability, which of course triggers on any type of Scarecrow. And Heap Doll is just a decent artifact creature. See, we do get other cards with that type of effect. For example, Soul Device Sentry from Alliance is one colorless mana for a 1/1 creature, but Soul Device Sentry could regenerate at the cost of giving your opponent a card if they so chose to draw. But Heap Doll is a different type of an effect. It can respond to anything that targets it by sacrificing to fizzle the spell. It can, well, it's just a decent creature, and that's why it's the subject of today's Weenie Envy, Heap Doll. And I hope this has inspired you to kind of look at power and toughness and casting cost a little differently, and what counter strategies you could play to work against your opponent's strategy. And perhaps you've even seen Soul Device Sentry and thought, wow, that might be a lot of fun in a group hug type of deck. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, and or a wonderful evening. And I hope tomorrow is even better. Take care, everyone.